What a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. And today, this is going to be my WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So here we go. We kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman in the ring. Paul Heyman starts to talk about the fatal four-way match and stuff like that and other stuff. Then he talks about Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman. And then, of course, right after that, Braun Strowman comes out and then he starts to beat up Brock Lesnar and gives him like 2 power slams. The next, he shows up the Universal Belt after that, and that was it. To send him a message. And now we have match number 1 of the night. Enzo Amore versus Big Cass in a Brooklyn street fight. And of course, Big Cass comes out first. And the next, Enzo Amore, he does his talking and stuff. Then next, he went to the back. And the next, he got like full of weapons in a shopping cart. And then of course, Big Cass uses it as a weapon first on Enzo Amore on the entrance ramp. And the next, they have their match in the ring and stuff like that. And the next, they use like chairs, just chairs, which was kind of a little bit, Then of course, Big Cass got hurt on his knee during the match with the rope. So then they had to stop it and stuff like that. So then here's the winner, Enzo Amore. So now we have match number 2 of the night. Nia Jax versus Emma. And of course, this match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And also, during the match, Nia Jax did a Samoa drop to Emma for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it. And now we have match number 3 of the night. And it is, hello guys, my name is Elias. And of course, he gets interrupted by R-Truth again by singing. And then, of course, Elias does his finisher for the 1, 2, 3 on R-Truth. And now we have the segment now. This was pretty amazing. I really enjoyed this. Here we go. Kurt Angle comes out. You suck with all the fans. Of course, like always. Then, of course, Kurt Angle says he has a surprise for all the Brooklyn fans tonight. And then, of course, he says that here he is. You know who it is? It is John Cena. Then John Cena comes out and he goes into the ring. He talks on the microphone and then he says, "Why are you booing Monday Night Raw?" and stuff like that. And also, he also said that Kurt Angle, he went to Kurt Angle last night at SummerSlam and told him if he can be on Monday Night Raw. And then Kurt Angle said he could and stuff like that. He was saying, and then of course he came to Raw for a reason to face this guy. And of course, you know who comes out? Roman Reigns. He starts to come out, of course. Then he says about the Twitter and stuff like that to Cena and everything else. And then, of course, Cena and Roman Reigns were about to fight and stuff. And then, of course, The Miz comes out. And then he says, "Where's my respect?" and stuff like that. I should be troubled. Then Cena said this and stuff like that. Cena said this, that. Then we should have a main event match tonight. My new tag team partner, Roman Reigns. And of course, The Miz was looking for a tag team partner. And of course, you know who comes out? Joe. Samoa Joe comes out, of course. Then, of course, he starts talking to Cena and stuff, and Roman Reigns and stuff. Then, of course, Samoa Joe just goes at it with Cena. Then Roman Reigns and goes after The Miz and The Miztourage. And then, of course, Cena gets a chokehold by the turnbuckle by Samoa Joe. And then, of course, Roman Reigns saved the day to save Cena. And then, of course, Cena does an attitude adjustment to Samoa Joe. And then that was it for that part, guy. Now we have match number 4 of the night. Cedric Alexander, Rick Swann, Mustafa Ali, and Graham McLean versus Noam Dar, Avari Davari, Tony Nese, and Drew Clark. This match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And also, Cedric Alexander picked up the win for his team for the 1, 2, 3. And then all the teams celebrated. And that was a pretty good match. And now we have match number 5 of the night. But before it started, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, came out. Then Seth Rollins says this: "It is great to be the new Raw Tag Team Champions," and stuff like that. Then of course Dean Ambrose said, "I've been waiting for this stuff," and also everything else. And he slept with the title, he said, underneath his pillow and stuff like that last night. Then of course, you know who comes out? Delete. The Hardy Boys comes out, of course. They start to come out. Then Jeff Hardy said this: "Congratulations," and stuff like that. And then Matt Hardy said, like, something. He was like saying, "Delightful," and stuff like that with his vampire voice. It was pretty good. Then he said, "We just came to challenge you guys for tonight's match." And then, of course, everyone said, "Let's do this." And then, of course, they had their match. And then, of course, during the match, it was a pretty good match. And also during the match, here we go. Dean Ambrose does a dirty deeds to Jeff Hardy. And the next, Seth Rollins does a kick to Jeff Hardy for the 1, 2, 3. And that was it. And Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose won. And now we have another segment. It is Sasha Banks. And of course, the new Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks comes out. Then she starts to talk about her match last night at SummerSlam and stuff. About her in Brooklyn last night and stuff like that. Then of course Alexa Bliss comes out. And then she says, "We are not going to have a title shot tonight. A rematch title shot tonight. I'm going to save it, my rematch clause, for next week in Memphis," and stuff like that. So then that's what she just did. So now next week it's going to be Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Champion in Memphis, Tennessee, in Jerry King Lawler's hometown. So now we have match number 6 of the night. And here we go. It's Finn Balor versus Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle's long-lost son. And here we go. This match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Finn Balor won with the coup de grace for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it. Now we have the main event of the night: John Cena and Roman Reigns versus Intercontinental Champion The Miz and Samoa Joe. And also during the match, Samoa Joe was doing the chokehold to Cena, but then Roman Reigns Superman punched Cena in the face by accidentally. Then Samoa Joe just pushes out Roman Reigns out of the ring, of course. And then also, The Miz was about to do his scroll crusher finale on Cena. Then Cena reversed it. Then he gave The Miz an attitude adjustment for the 1, 2, 3. And that was it for the match. And then, of course, the referee was showing up Cena Roman Reigns' hand, of course. And then right after that, Cena was going like this to Roman: "You did something," and stuff like that. And then he was looking at that, and then what a way to end Monday Night Raw with them two celebrating and stuff. And what a way to end Monday Night Raw, guys. So guys, I hope you all enjoy my daily Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.